We are breaking one of our biggest rules that we have about hiking sand dunes. Anyway, there's a good view behind us and in front of us. But you can see the Chicago Skyline across the lake.
Nice sized campsite.
Oh, they're huge. I don't think there's a bad site in this park.
No, they're mostly level, and
Yeah, I think they're all level from side to side and they're very close. And then front to back, there's a few you can see they're jacked up in front, but
not terrible. And then cement.
yeah, it's clean. It's
And-
very nice. I don't know if this is indicative of Indiana state parks or if this is the exception to the rule, but it's really
Right.
nice.
It is, yeah. We've been to Pokagon State Park also, and that was also really nice.
I just don't remember much about it though. It's been so long ago.
Seems like it was more wooded, but yeah, we're gonna have to head back to that one. But
Yeah.
we are only here for 1 to 2 nights. We weren't sure because of rain change forecast for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we didn't set up much outside.
No.
We didn't want to have to pack it up in the rain, and it was a very short trip, and it's been good.
It's been good. Coming back too sometime. We don't know when, but we're coming back.
Yep, for sure.
There are several attractions in Indiana Dunes State and National Parks that we didn't want to miss, so we decided to head out on a drive right away to get our bearings. Find a shot out here?
I'm trying. Kind of a cool shot with Chicago and the clouds. What I'm hoping is that those light clouds, they're moving kind of that way, and that they'll kind of clear up the city a little bit, leave enough cloud to get some atmosphere in the city, but put some light on the buildings a little bit anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty. Soft colors this morning. Clouds are really neat.
After our time at Porter Beach, we headed back to the Great Marsh to try to get some bird photos. We sort of struck out on bird watching, so we headed to the Indiana Dunes National Park campground to compare it to the state park where we're staying. These sites also look nice, but they didn't have any electricity, which is why we decided to stay at the state park instead. Next, we decided to check out the Bailley Homestead and Chellberg farm.
Where are we at?
We are here, it says.
Do you possibly know where we are?
Because it says you're here. So I think we just go to the right.
Okay.
Just keep hanging lefts until we end up back here.
Okay. Taking the short route.
Yes, please.
Okay. See what we can see?
Yep.
This looks like their syrup shanty. It doesn't look like a shanty.
No, it's pretty stout.
Dennis's family does a lot of homemade maple syrup. Or they used to. When Grandpa was a little bit younger.
Yep, brings back memories.
Yeah.
Good memories.
Good memories. What you doing?
Peeking. You see it's kind of an old-fashioned syrup pan
Evaporator?
Not too different from what Grandpa had, but
Yeah. So is this the Bailley Homestead?
I guess so. I'm really not sure.
They said that they came over from Sweden. And one of my great-grandmas came over from Sweden. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Which We
We
could.
could cut back, or we're planning on cutting back like that.
I don't think so. Gotta at least go past the homestead. Ooh, we might be able to go in the barn. Or we could look at the barn anyway.
See a calf butt.
Oh, yep. I see a cow and eating.
Oh,
Probably isn't showing up on the...
yeah. No.
There's a picture on that far wall of what the barn looked like.
Oh, yeah.
We explored the Bailley homestead some more and then went to the National Park Visitor Center to see what else we could learn about the area. It's a little bit confusing because the state park and the national park are a bit intertwined, and both have been fitted in and around the cities in the area. Then we headed back to our campsite to have some lunch. One issue we ran into was that the entrance to the most popular beach is also the entrance to the campground, so we had to wait in line when coming back to our site. This is true of a lot of parks though, so I guess it's to be expected.
I always like it when they have trails that are right from the campground.
Oh, yeah. It's always more convenient. You don't have to drive to a trailhead or anything. You can just leave your campsite and head on out.
Right.
So are you up for the 3 Dune challenge?
I'm just gonna say, I feel like we're heading uphill and I'm trying to figure out if I'm up to that.
Well, most people that come here, you know, the 3 Dune challenge is like one of the big things to do.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're just gonna go for a short little walk through the dunes and turn around when we're ready to be done.
Right. I mean, it's April and it's in the 80s,
Yeah.
and it's gonna snow on Monday. A week ago, it was in the 40s and 50s, so it feels like 120 to us.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do the best we can.
Yep.
Still heading uphill.
That would make it a dune climb.
I think it said we're headed to Mount something.
Yeah. We call all these things mountains.
Well, does it feel like a mount right now?
What I want to know is how many Mount Baldies there are. There's at least 2 or 3 in Michigan. There's one
Right.
down here that we found.
Right. And then Warren Dunes. What would the other one be? Is there one in Holland?
Yeah. Or Saugatuck. I think it's Saugatuck. I'm not sure. But so we're not doing the 3 Dune challenge.
We're doing part of it apparently.
Well, we got a long ways to the top. Steps aren't always the easiest thing, but it's easier than sand, so we're doing pretty good. We're tired, but we're doing better than we would if we had to climb up the sand dunes manually. I think this is one of the dune challenges of the 3 Dune challenge. I don't know if they number them or not, but
I think so.
anyway, there's a good view behind us and in front of us, but you can see the Chicago Skyline across the lake. Gary, Indiana. There's a lot of industrial stuff there.
About 5,500 years ago, Lake Michigan was about 23 feet higher than today, and you're standing on that 5,500-year-old beach, the Holston Beach. This was a beach.
Yeah.
Wow. That is very interesting. Weather is so cyclical. So even if it rose 23 feet, it wouldn't be higher than it was 5,500 years ago.
We are breaking one of our biggest rules that we have about hiking sand dunes. Hiking in the middle of the day on a hot, sunny day.
Right, and if you haven't seen all of our hiking rules for sand dunes, make sure you check out our Warren Dunes video, and we'll link it here.
Somewhere. I don't know which side of me it'll appear on.
So, anyway, let's finish this out.
Yep.
Check it off.
Oh, I'm hot, tired, sweaty.
Me too. That's why I'm behind the camera.
Something's not fair about that. Spring is here and so are the bugs.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't know what that is.
This was a whirlwind trip to Indiana Dunes, which was cut a bit short by rain. But it still felt pretty amazing to start exploring again. Indiana Dunes has some beautiful dunes and some fun areas to explore. But the downside is that it's surrounded by some pretty industrial areas. I'll be the first one to admit that we're spoiled living within an hour of the beautiful Lake Michigan shoreline. Thanks for watching, and until next time, go out and live your best life, one adventure at a time.